Good morning, good evening, good night. We're watching this transmission. It is I, Mike Martins. My family's been fast asleep for quite a bit, and I just want to stay up with you guys a bit and do a few videos here tonight. So this one's kind of important. This is actually very important because it actually ties in to the housing crisis. So this was sent to me by an insider that watches my channel, that knows what's going on with this company. And its title, it's no surprise, Vancouver-based Hootsuite lays off dozens of employees. Now, this is a little reference to the email. Not being able to attract talent due to high housing prices in Vancouver. Yes, I've spoken to quite a few people that have relocated their companies out in the valley or somewhere out or across the border in the US, or because of the carbon tax and all these tax burdens, they've moved across the border east to Alberta, where they're operating from, right at the border of Alberta. So that's kind of like what's transitioning and happening right now. So it's no surprise, Vancouver-based Hootsuite lays off dozens of employees. Now, CTV News has learned that Hootsuite, the Vancouver-based social media management company, has laid off more than 100 employees, or roughly 10% of its workforce. In a statement, the company would not specify exactly how many people were let go, but did say today Hootsuite communicated organizational challenges in order to drive greater alignment with our growing company's strategic priorities that best serve our customers. I have no idea what that means. It's not a surprise. There have been rumors for a number of years that Hootsuite's marketing and sales staff would be cut because they weren't meeting their goals and targets, said UBC Sauder School of Business Professor Bernie. The tech industry analyst points it out to the social media giants like Facebook and Twitter. This goes into a really interesting piece right here. Listen to this, okay, guys? Social media giants like Facebook and Twitter are facing decreasing ad revenues now that companies are zeroing in on which platforms give the most return. Baby boomers are spending the most time on Facebook, for example, and advertising geared toward that platform is being taken away from less impactful outlets. Maroney says companies don't feel they're getting the value out of Hootsuite and have pulled away from their service. Hootsuite is now going to mature into the size and level of a company that it should be, he said. They had grown really quickly, probably had to do had too many people on staff. They've had few series of layoffs, and now over the past few years, and they're probably going to operate more efficiently. Long rumored to be for sale or preparing for initial public offer, Hootsuite wouldn't go into detail and refused an on-camera interview request. It's not clear which departments or offices were impacted by the layoffs. We remain committed to helping employees affected by today's announcements through these times of transition, says the company. Our goal is to ensure that they are treated with dignity and respect. Well, yeah. Hootsuite has been a darling of Vancouver's tech scenes for years, with the swank headquarters known as HQ2 that opened in 2014 in the heart of the city's startup nexus in Mount Pleasant. The company manages multiple social media platforms and became one of the first services to allow pre-scheduled social media posts. Hootsuite claims to be the most widely used social media management platform, trusted by more than 16 million people. That's actually pretty big for managing a social media management platform. That's a lot of people using that for managing your platform. That's a lot. That's very good. Launched in 2008 with 21 staff, the big tech startup has been called Canada's few tech unicorns. Companies valued at $1 billion or more. On its website, the company boasts it has grown to more than 1,000 employees across the globe, 12 including Bucharest, Hamburg, London, Mexico City, Milan, New York, Paris, Rome, Singapore, Sydney, and Toronto. Maroney says while the company remains strong and viable, the laid off staffers shouldn't have a problem finding work in Vancouver's thriving tech scene. Hootsuite has actually done a really good service to entrepreneurial industry here, showing how it can be done, he said. All of these laid off people will go to work for other small startups will start their own companies, and that will actually help the local tech scene as well. So it's a bit has to do. Okay, right here. Related source. Hootsuite opens new headquarters in modeled 1950 ski cabin. Now, what do they do here? It looks like. Let's find out where this is. What city this is in. Where is this? From Hootsuite's new second headquarters on Fifth Avenue near Main Street. Doesn't look like much, of course. The same should be still 8th Avenue headquarters. The company opened last year, which I don't know. It used to be an old steak. That looks awesome. Oh, in Vancouver. So they probably downsized 10 employees. Okay, so 154 positions in the next 3 months. So it looks like they're... it's kind of confusing. But anyways, I'm not going to read this one. It's long. But, yeah. Apparently it has a lot to do... Something is triggered with this, apparently, with not being able to attract talent due to high housing prices in Vancouver. I'm just reading the rest of the email here. I've read it, but yeah. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I know in Dublin, okay, in Dublin, Ireland, I know, and I've spoken to an employer there, and he told me firsthand that he had to hire or pay people's last month and damage deposit to get the good help he needed because no one could afford to live in Dublin. A lot of college graduates that is required that he needs to work in his business can't afford to live in Dublin. So they're taking smaller jobs and other positions in smaller towns. And it's hurting his bottom line. It's crippling his business. And this happened in Ireland not even a year ago. And I spoke to him. We covered the article too. There was another article kind of in line of what he was telling me, and just completely crippled. He said that of his 46 staff, he said like 20 of them are sleeping on friends' couches or people's couches. Right? And one was renting a tent in someone's backyard. So this is not normal. So I'm not saying this is what's happening with Hootsuite. I'm just saying, could it be, my question to you is, could it be that companies are not getting the good help that they could be getting because of the crippling housing prices in these big cities? Let me know. Comment below. Thanks for watching, guys.